It's time for Outdoors in the Valley on WJER. Outdoors in the Valley is brought to you by TMK Valley Propane in Bakersville. When looking for a reliable local propane provider, trust TMK Valley Propane. Affordable, friendly, professional, all the way with TMK. Outdoors in the Valley is coming up next. It's time for a TMK Valley Propane summer grilling tip. Backyard grilling starts with a good setup. Keep your propane grill outdoors, at least 5 feet from the house, and on a flat surface free of clutter, furniture, or low-hanging branches. It's a simple step that makes a big difference. Grill with confidence. TMK Valley Propane is here to help you get it right.
All the way with TMK. Service with a personal touch.
Welcome to WJER's Outdoors in the Valley. I'm your host, Tom Reed. For those interested in improving your woodlands or other general forestry-related topics, the East Central Ohio Forestry Association can help. The public is invited to their meetings on the first Wednesday of each month at 7 p.m. at the Dover Public Library. This week, Randy and Coral Klum will discuss the techniques they used to conduct an inventory of their Harrison County tree farm and how the results will influence their ongoing forest management. Bring your forestry questions to the Dover Public Library this Wednesday evening at 7 for the meeting of the East Central Ohio Forestry Association. On Thursday night, the Dover Lions Club invites everyone to get ready for the 4th of July with the patriotic sounds of the Dominic Greco Band. Outdoor musical entertainment at the Dice Hill Band Shell will begin at 7 p.m., weather permitting. In the coming week, many of you will participate in Independence Day celebrations. Dover Fire Captain Joe Minoki has some safety advice to keep in mind about fireworks.
If you're going to use fireworks, the first thing you want to do is make sure that they're legal in your area, that you're allowed to have them, you're allowed to purchase them, and you're allowed to shoot them off. If you're not sure on that, you can call your local police department and they would have that. So it's estimated that about 19,000 fires a year are started off of fireworks. So there's a couple things that you want to keep in mind. The number one, the first and foremost thing is if you decide that you're going to have fireworks, is make sure that there's no children around. They're at a safe distance. You're not letting them, shoot off any fireworks. You shouldn't be using any drugs or drinking any alcohol. The last thing you want to be doing is delaying your reaction. Never hold them in your hand when you're going to light them off. Always have a stable, flat base for them to be lit on so that they can properly extend into the air and go off. Make sure you don't ever point them at other people or homes. So you want to always make sure that they're going to go off in a safe direction. Sometimes you light one and it doesn't go off, So if you have a firework that ends up being a dud, you want to make sure you always have that bucket of water and always have a hose out there with you, just in case if anything was to happen. One of the most popular fireworks things is sparklers. People don't realize how dangerous sparklers are, between 1,200 and 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit when they're burning. So a lot of people, they buy these sparklers for the kids. They don't realize they get that hot, so they cause a lot of burns. Kids drop them. Kids are running around barefoot, and they step on one of the sticks that's still hot. And that's why we always recommend that you just leave fireworks to the professionals, because there is a lot to keep in mind. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. One other thing that a lot of people don't really consider about with fireworks is remember your pets.
That's where the Tuscarawas County Dog Pound often comes in. Facility and adoption specialist Beth Lewis shares some tips for dog owners.
With the 4th of July holiday coming up, we have fireworks and cookouts. I can promise you that your dog would much rather be at home in the quiet house. They don't want to enjoy the fireworks with you. Fireworks are very scary. If you know that your dog is stressed out by fireworks, this next week is the week that you want to call your veterinarian and get the medications that you need. We don't want to wait until July 3rd to realize that we need those meds. Make sure those meds get on board prior to the fireworks, not during the fireworks. If your dog is, a little nervous around them, turn the TV on, turn on a radio, turn on a box fan, crank the air conditioning up, put them in the basement. Put them in a quiet place where they don't have to stress and get some white noise going in the background so that they hopefully don't have to hear it. If your dog would happen to slip loose during the holiday weekend, please make sure that you have their tags on. County dog licenses are the fastest way for us to reunite dogs with their owners on the weekends and all the time. Make sure that the information that is attached to that dog tag is up to date. If you have moved or changed your phone number, make sure that you call the auditor's office to have that information updated.
Pets aren't the only animals who can be disturbed by the intensity of fireworks. Wildlife rehabilitation and rescue centers also become flooded with lost, injured, and abandoned animals at this time. Fireworks also pollute the air and water with toxic chemicals that build up in our food chain. This is why we save fireworks for only special occasions and leave the big shows to the professionals. A variety of fireworks displays will fill the sky during the 4th of July weekend. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District invites you to their fireworks display on the 4th of July over Tappan Lake. Join them starting at 10 p.m. on Friday. On Saturday night at 10, enjoy fireworks over Atwood Lake. Other area fireworks displays on Saturday night of next weekend include the Jeanette Hutton Fireworks Festival's Country Fantasy in the Sky. And Tuscarora Park's first Town Days Festival will feature a gigantic fireworks display next Saturday night at 10. Before you head home from your celebration, be sure to fully extinguish flames and embers and dispose of all your trash responsibly to help preserve our great outdoors for your next adventure. For WJER, I'm Tom Reed, wishing you a safe and spectacular week outdoors in the Valley.
Thanks for listening to Outdoors in the Valley on WJER, brought to you weekly by TMK Valley Propane in Bakersville, online at tmkvalleypropane.com.